Hi everybody. Haven't come to you in a while because not a whole lot's been going on. I am actually in Naples, Florida, babysitting my cats. Yeah, you can't babysit your own, but that's what I'm doing. I'm babysitting my cats. I think I passed where I need to turn. I sure did. I thought I had 3 miles to go and I didn't even have a mile. Anyway, I'll make a U-turn up the road where it's safe. Contrary to popular opinion, if you miss your turn, you do not slam on your brakes and cause everyone behind you to slam on their brakes, and you do not switch lanes really quick without even looking. I know, that goes against the majority, but you don't. You actually just go to the next safe place to turn around and turn around. It's not the end of the world. Okay, done being sarcastic. Anyway, I'm coming to you today because I want to talk to you about the point of my channel. No one has said anything. I think one person did, not in a derogatory way, but my channel seems to be kind of everywhere and not focused on one thing. And I say, au contraire. My channel is absolutely focused on one thing, and that is it's never too late to live your happy ending. Now, let's see. I'm on my channel. I focus on being an online teacher. I'm focusing on getting ready to travel the world. I'm focusing on buying a camper and taking the Great American Road Trip. I'm focusing on my health. I'm focusing on relationships. When I say health, that's two-part, mental and physical. So yeah, it looks like I'm all over the place, but I'm not. And I think most people will agree with me. When you make major changes in your life, it doesn't affect only that one place. Even if it's something that you just changed jobs. That doesn't affect just where you drive to every day and where you drive home from and what you do for that 8 or 9 hours. It affects your home life. It affects your happiness. It affects a lot of things. Sometimes it affects your income, which means now you can buy more or you have to tighten up and buy less. You know, it changes everything in your life. Your attitude changes for good or bad. It changes everything in your life. Well, you know, I went through this breakup and I went through this depression. The depression was not because of the breakup, but I went through a lifelong depression that I finally pretty much pulled myself out of. Don't get me wrong, I still have days that I have to fight it, but for the most part, I am in control, not my depression. So, and in doing that, I had to make some changes in my life. Okay, I finished school. Finishing school allowed me to get a better job. The better job was online teaching. The online teaching is allowing me to travel extensively. That's allowing me happiness. I don't want to say superficial happiness, but of course, that's not what makes me a happy person. Although I do buy into the adage when they say money doesn't buy happiness, but allows you to be unhappy in some really comfortable places. Yeah, I think money does buy happiness to a degree. If you're comfortable, if you can buy things that you need, if you can not starve, if you know you have a roof over your head, all those things that takes money, money does buy happiness. So, that being said, and now I turned too early. I missed let me make another U-turn, get back on the main road. So, you know, this leads to that, leads to this, leads to that, leads to that. So my channel is not all over the place. My channel is about living your best life. It's not too late to live your happy ending. It's not too late to make changes in your life. It's not too late to do whatever the hell it is you need to do to get out of the rut. I don't care if you're 50 like I was when I started making the changes, and I'm 56. I'm still improving my life. At 50 is when I decided to go back to school full time. That's what started. That was the catalyst. And I decided, because I'd been going to school for 30 plus years trying to graduate, I finally decided at 50 years old, nothing's going to get in my way this time. My children are not going to get in the way. My parents are not going to get in the way. My jobs are not going to get in the way. My health is not going to get in the way. Nothing's going to get in the way. Nothing. And nothing got in the way. And I graduated in 2 years. Got my bachelor's. I already had a year and a half done. I needed to do 2.5 years. I went year round and I got it done. So yeah, you know, nothing got in the way. And then that gave me the encouragement for my next step and my next step. So I'm not all over the place. It all goes hand in hand. You cannot have one without the other, except for, I'm not talking about extreme circumstances. You can have cancer and be on your last days and be a happy person. You cannot have your health and still be a happy person. I'm not talking about the extremes. I'm talking about, generally speaking, you are not going to be a happy person if you are unhealthy physically. You're not going to be mentally happy. You're not going to be mentally where you need to be if you are physically unhealthy. You're not going to be physically where you need to be if you are mentally unhealthy. Again, I'm not talking about the extremes. I'm not talking about somebody with a certifiable extreme condition. I'm talking about just the average person walking around. It all goes hand in hand. And when you make one change in your life, it's kind of like, you know, you lose weight and all of a sudden you have to go buy a bunch of new clothes. You know, you got rid of one problem, the weight, and now you got another problem. You got to go spend money on new clothes. So, and you know, when you feel better about yourself, that changes a lot. So that's what my channel is about. My channel is about watching me go through these changes, and I'm hoping that my changes encourage you. I am nothing extraordinary, but yet I'm making extraordinary changes in my life. And I have major brain trauma on top of all of that, which I'm going to make a video about. Let you guys know where I'm coming from, where I've been. I'm doing all of this after major brain trauma when the doctor said I'd never be more than a 3-year-old. So if I can do it, you can do it. 'Cause I'm not that extraordinary. I'm just an average person trying to get by in life. And then that takes me to one more point. My channel, my YouTube channel, I started it as an online diary for me. I made it public because I know it's an old adage and it's cliche as hell. If I can help one person, it's worth exposing my life. And I'm truthful on this channel. I have told some things that, you know, embarrass me, where I have failed, I just got lazy, or I made the wrong decision. You know, it's a diary for me. I do not do this for YouTube's monetary gain. I don't make a dime. If I do someday, yay me. That will never be the focus of my channel. I talk to people who that is the focus of their channel, and man, it affects what they do on their channel. It affects everything they do on their channel. There is no way I am going to do that. I want my channel to be honest and forthright and transparent, because I do this for me, not for anyone else. So, you know, you can put your bad comments down if you want. And I actually used to delete those, not because of me, I can take it, because I don't want to upset other people. And I still delete those. And I watched another YouTube video on how to monetize your YouTube channel, and it said that don't delete those bad comments because they still earn you money. I'm sorry, if I'm helping someone work their way out of depression, or if I'm helping someone go back to school, or if I'm helping someone do whatever it is that they're doing, they don't need garbage. And I'm deleting them. I'm deleting those comments. Now, that doesn't mean I will delete negative comments. I will not delete negative comments. I will delete trash talk. If your comment is only to tell me, stupid stuff that took no thought, that did not take a single educated thought to write there, like, you fat bitch, or I don't know. No one's ever said that. Or tell me I'm doing it wrong when you have no basis to write that. It really, side note, it cracks me up when people tell me I'm doing it wrong, but I'm doing it successfully. When I used to decorate cakes for a living, I posted some how-to videos, and it's on this same channel. You can go back into my older videos and see those. And I actually had people say, you can't do it that way. I just did, and it worked. And people are paying me money to do it whatever hell way I want to do it. Step back. Just because it's not the way you would do it does not mean it's not the way I would do it. Does not mean it doesn't work. Now, anything that I say on my channel, anything, take it with a grain of salt. I have a degree in psychology. I am not a licensed therapist. I only have a bachelor's. The best I could be is be a social worker. I have an educated opinion. Opinion. I do not have educated advice. I do not have educated advice. I have an educated opinion. Huge difference. So back to what I was saying. This channel is for me. It is not for anyone else. It is for me. And yes, I am going to be all over the place because just like you, my mind is all over the place because I don't live a monotone, I don't live a, monochrome life like back in the days. Remember we used to play video games and they were black and white, or we played video games on a PC and it was that green, hazy green and black? I don't live a monochrome life, and neither do you. You don't live a monochrome life. Don't expect me to. That's it. That's it. I am starving. I'm going into this little Japanese restaurant. I'm going to have some sushi. Oh, excuse how I look. I just left Planet Fitness. And I actually worked out. I don't normally work out when I go to Planet Fitness. I normally tan and I'm out of there. But I actually worked out today. And I need to lose 10 pounds in a week. Not going to happen. But I can at least try. I'm still going to eat. I'm going to go into this Japanese place and eat some sushi. And then I'm going to go to the store and buy some more fresh fruit and vegetables. And I will see you all later. Talk to you later. Bye.